Welcome to Plan Watch Walk. We're over in the lakes, and today we are going to be doing Blencathra via Sharp Edge, and there's lots of information. I'll get you more up to speed as we go. We're just starting off here at Scales and starting on our way. So let's have a look at the mapping and the routing, and then we'll get going. We start at the White Horse at Scales, heading northeast on our way to Scale Tarn and onward to Sharp Edge, peaking on Blencathra before continuing towards Blencathra and our descent, and a very pleasant walk back along to Scales. Well, we've got Scales just below us, and we've parked the car up. Only been going a few minutes. And it's just quite stunning. Anyway, I'll show a map, but our trail starts to take us around and up the side of the hill here. Looking forward to this one. It's as I said, I'll tell you a bit more about the terrain and everything, and it's pretty individual, this walk, and was one of Wainwright's favourite. So let's see how we get on, see what adventures we can have. See in the background there, we're looking over, that's towards Matterdale Common. So we pan round. We've got Southern Fells, and then as we pull round again, this is just stunning, some of our backdrop. And there we are looking across to Bernerdale Crags. Well, we're just following the edge of the valley along here. It's just beautiful. See the stream in the valley, and ahead of us got the path, and we get our first view up ahead there of Sharp Edge. How stunning is that? The path just contours up the side of the wee waterfall. How beautiful is that? Quite stunning, really. Anyway, onward and upward. Well, we've just come up past the waterfalls, and we're presented with what is just truly stunning, Scale Tarn. Just the tranquility here, you can see why people are stopping, just taking in the scene. Amazing. Anyway, we are onward up the path, and then we've got Sharp Edge, and then up onto the top. So, Sharp Edge awaits. Let's see what adventures we get up there. Well, if you're used to my videos, you'll know I keep turning around and say, don't forget to stop and look round just before we hit Sharp Edge. It really is one of those times. And we looked at beautiful view of Scale Tarn, and then as we look ahead, we've got the path, and then we've got Sharp Edge. Looks like fun. We're halfway up Striding Edge, so you've got a little bit to go yet. I'm sure you can see some people just there. Pretty steep. This is moving away from fell walking and into a bit of mountain climbing, but the views are truly amazing. Bit of a heat haze going on, and as ever we've got the tarn below us. don't think life gets much better than this. Marvellous. There's striding edge. That will push your bounds of comfort. It's good fun, but put a foot wrong, go that way, you go that the other way. Anyway, we're now at the top of the edge, and we've got a gully here, centre screen. Going to get up that gully, and we can see a couple of people up the top. This is not one you want to rush. Stating the obvious. We've got a great view here of Sharp Edge. You can get the sort of height looking at the rock going down the edge of that climb. It's near vertical, but as ever, the views are just pretty unbelievable. So we've got a little bit more of a climb to go. Nothing as dramatic. And then we're going to hit the top of the crags here. We'll just come along the path from Sharp Edge. We're now up on top of Blencathra, and the view is just have a pan down there, just stunning. Turn water ahead of us. As we pan round, we can see the path we've got to take. So it's a path along the top. Life doesn't get much better than this. Well, ahead of us here, we can see we have got the furthest uprising there is Scales Fell, then we've got Doddick Fell, here we've got Halls Fell. So there's 5 fells in all, and as we pan around we can see the path continues. Just to the peak there, that is Categill's Fell. And we're going to continue on along the top of there with some great views. And we've got the views here, and we've got, you see just over the rise there, we've got Derwentwater. Well, there's all sorts of activities going on up here today. The wind looks pretty perfect for them as well. We've got a really nice winding little path on the way down here. You can see it's starting to wind its way down in front of us. Wonderfully down, and then we're going to be hitting the fells and then pulling back across on our way back to the conclusion. Here as we come down changes ever so subtly. With being slightly later in the day, we get some wonderful shadows and shading coming in. Just puts a complete perspective on things. Wonderful. Anyway, we continue down the path. We're on the lowland path now, and we're just following the path along. And just over to the left here, we're going to get a number of these. There's 5 fells that make up Blencathra. And on the left here, we have Blease Fell, and on the right, we have Categill Fell. Excuse the pause. And as we go along, we're going to be looking at each of the different fells as we go through. Along the base here, this is such a nice walk back. We've got a couple of miles along, and we're going to have that backdrop the whole way along, and we're going to be clocking off the different fells. So looking forward to it. It's a nice smooth path back to the car. Well, I'm not complaining, far from it. But currently it's 25 degrees and it feels like 30 in the lakes, which is just amazing. but it just zaps the devil out of you. Anyway, we are at the last of the cut. We've got on our right up here, that's Doddock Fell, and on our left we have Hall's Fell, and right the way through the centre that is Blencathra, where we were earlier on. So not much further to go now. We've got somewhere around about 1.5 kilometres, so about a mile to go. Just when you thought it was smooth sailing back, we've got a bit of a ravine to scamper down. And here we get there, so as we pan round, we've got a nice stream coming down, and we've got Scales Fells just round to the left, because you can't see it at the minute, is Doddock Fells, and there's the Blencathra up on top. The stream here, and the path continues. Well, we're back at the stile that we came over at the beginning of the walk. So we've got Scales just down there, and hopefully where a nice cool drink awaits me. That's been a cracking day. The heat, probably heat exhaustion kicking in, and took enough fluids, thank goodness. Okay, catch you on the next one. Well, this pretty sadly concludes this walk. First off, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to all the people I've met. It's been some fantastic conversations, you know who you are, so thank you for that. The walk itself, it's been taking people out of me as well, out of my comfort zone with sharp edge, but getting up on Blencathra and the walk over the top was just stunning. What's been interesting, coming back along the road, you've been able to see all the different fells as we've come through. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thumbs up, comment, likes, fantastic, would love to see you. Any subscribers would be much appreciated. Everyone who's watched the video before, thank you so much. So until the next one, bye for now.